there's people who have their own stream going on in my chat that should be worrying about their stream. Get out of here. Damn it. I didn't want to stream at this time because normally I do like to watch their stream. I just don't have time later in the day to stream to finish this. So I want to get it done today. So, you know, it's unfortunately just how life goes. But, yeah, I don't know. If I had time to stream later today, I would. I just don't. So I'm doing it now. This won't be very long. We're almost done with the game. So we should be done in like 2 to 3 hours. It's done with this DLC. So, and then tomorrow will be the first episode of Black Ops 7. It's already recorded, already edited. I just have to get the thumbnail up and ready, and then we'll get 2 more episodes of Black Ops 7 on, so there's one on the 29th, one on the 30th, and one on the 1st. And I don't know any games in December that I'll play. I don't really have money to buy a game in December right now until I start making some more money, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I do have to check and make sure my audio is doing good. So I have to leave. I have my buddy's stream up on my phone. So I have to leave their stream real quick and go check out my stuff quick. Alright, sounds fine. It's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Oh, Lord. Oh, my audio is so off right now. Alright, let's fix that. Okay, it's fixed now. I also have Iowa and Nebraska on my PC, so yeah, that's fun. Alright, so in the beginning we obviously came here to Sedlet's monastery with whatever his name was, and we're doing some exploring around pretty much. I mean, we had to go down into this into the caved-in crypt ceiling to figure out where this this disease was coming from that the abbot believes is the plague, but the guy we arrived with doesn't believe that at all. So we got to talk with some people here, because they then ransacked what's his name's place here, Alvic's place, looking for some scrolls on the illnesses and the afflictions of King Wenceslas. So yeah, now we have to talk to these people about any information they may have about it.
What do you need?
I believe. You notice anything odd?
Did you notice anything suspicious this past hour?
One of the sick men has been throwing up constantly, and I suspect another one's faking it to skip work.
No. I need to know if anyone's been nosing around our room.
I spent most of my time with the vomiting one, or out in the yard scrubbing his bedding. I didn't see anyone.
Our rooms were searched.
Someone went through our room.
What about them packers, man? That's what I'm talking about.
Likely looking for something.
And what about the alchemy lab? Was that turned over too?
No. I think that one's untouched.
Oh, thank God. I'll go check it anyway, just to be sure. Was anything stolen?
That's the thing. Nothing was taken, so we don't even know what they were after.
I should have been more watchful, right? I'm sorry. I promise I'll keep a better eye on things from now on.
Don't beat yourself up. It's not your fault.
Okay. I don't care about himself. I don't care what he has to tell me about himself. Yes, man. Those Packers, man. They beat the Lions yesterday. Hell yeah. And them Cowboys, bro. How about them boys, huh? Beating the Chiefs. Chiefs are 6-6. My goodness, dude. That is insane to even think about.
Did you see anyone go in or out of our room?
I'm not sure. I think I saw a monk go in. I couldn't say who.
A monk? You mean Benedict?
No, it wasn't him. But hard to say. Damn it, why do they all look the same in here?
Yeah, it's not exactly helpful, I know. Any idea when that was?
Roughly an hour ago? Maybe 2. Has something happened?
Damn
How
it.
about them Bengals?
Never mind.
Joe Burr.
Better if you ask Zacharias.
Okay. Talk to Albuck.
I spoke with Benedict and Dennis. Neither noticed a thing.
I thought as much. We've all had our hands full here, so we still know nothing.
I might have something, but I'm not sure yet how it ties to those records.
What do you mean?
I went down to the crypt, and I found open tombs and rotting corpses.
Good God!
No sign of a mass grave, though. Just individual tombs.
That's both good and bad news. At least we can now rule out the plague. But if the workers caught something from the air around those tombs, then anyone else could catch it too. Why did they even open them?
They were probably looking for something inside. I found this sketch.
That looks like the emblem of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. But why would they look for it among deceased abbots? Even putting aside that it's sacrilege, I don't see the connection.
Nor do I. But there must be one, because they locked me in the crypt over it.
What?
He was the workers' foreman. He kept going on about some Bavor. He must have thought I'd found whatever they were after. I tried explaining I hadn't the faintest idea what he meant, but he went completely mad. In the end, he came at me.
And?
Well, I had to defend myself. God rest his soul.
I'm at my wit's end. Under normal circumstances, I'd report it, but maybe we'd better keep all this to ourselves. For now, at least. That Bavor fellow, the name means nothing to me, but I'd suggest mentioning it to Librarian Crispin. With luck, he'll find something in the archives that sheds some light on how it all connects to those open tombs. But best do it tomorrow. This evening's been more than enough. One adventure a day is plenty.
Agreed. Let's clear up the room, then sleep.
We'll be wiser come morning.
Man, oh man. You and Albuck clean up the room and go to bed. What a interesting time. 2 in the morning. Oh, great. Why are we stopping here? Ha 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 ha.
Yuppie beast. Kick its ass. You stop that, for Christ.
Oh god, something's on fire.
Fuck's sake.
Ah, what a hero. He has wine on his shirt that might easily burn, but what a hero. What a hero. Early morning in Albuck's chamber.
Good morning, everyone. I trust you've had a decent sleep. The sick are waiting, and being tired doesn't excuse us from our duties.
All right, give me a moment. Then we'll go and check on the patients. And where's Benedict, anyway?
If I may, gentlemen. Haven't you heard? There was a fire here
We
last
just got up.
night.
Of course we
A
heard.
fire? Here at the monastery?
The small shed by the mill house burned down, but it was probably just an unfortunate accident. Thank the Lord it's all over now.
And no one was hurt.
Well, that's the thing. No one burned, but there were 2 men in the shed. Or rather, 2 bodies.
Bodies? Whose were they, for God's sake?
That... I don't know, sir.
Oh, how did they die? Who took them
Who
out?
found them? And how did he get them out?
Elijah, one of the lay brothers. He ran into the flames thinking he could save them, but they were already dead.
And what was he doing outside in the middle of the night? You don't suppose he had something to do with it?
He's never been any trouble. There's no reason to suspect him.
And how do you know they didn't die in the flames? Just because they weren't burnt to cinders doesn't prove anything.
I didn't see them, but they said there were no burns, and it didn't look like they'd suffocated either.
So, how did they end up there? What killed them? Didn't anyone tell you about them?
They were sent to be washed, but the washers noticed, signs.
How do you know about these signs? Did someone examine them?
No, they were only to be washed, but when the signs of illness were spotted, the abbot ordered them locked away in the hops store. Ludolf promised he'd send one of his men to guard the door. No one is to go near them.
That was highly irresponsible. Someone needs to examine them thoroughly. We can't afford uncertainty.
You want to bring them to the infirmary with the others? No. No, let them stay locked away somewhere separate.
Are you afraid the other sick might get even worse? At least we could have them all in one place.
Was anyone else there besides Elijah?
No, or at least no one I know of. I'll leave you to it now. If you need me, I'll be with the sick.
I'm going to. Disease? Fire? What next? A swarm of locusts?
First they ransacked my room, now this. I don't like it one bit.
Do you think the fire's got anything to do with what they were after in your chambers?
Who knows? I feel like someone wants us gone. And they're trying to frighten us into leaving.
And you're thinking of leaving? We need to find out who's behind
All
us.
the more reason to get to the bottom of this.
But I can hardly go poking around myself to find out what really happened.
Don't worry. That's what I'm here for.
Well, maybe Zacharias was right after all. You never know when an aid like that might come in handy. So, what's your plan?
Quite a few things, actually.
I'll search the burnt down house. I'll question the witness. You wanted to examine the dead?
What about the corpses? You said you wanted to examine them.
And that's what I'll do. We can't afford doubts when there's a deadly illness spreading.
But Benedict said the abbot forbade it. And that one of the knights is watching over them.
If he's got any sense at all, he'll understand this is serious. A proper diagnosis is key to the next step.
Even reason must bow to orders.
Someone searched our room just a while ago. And who knows what they'd do if they caught you wandering around alone. I won't have that on my conscience. Better you stay here, and I'll sort it somehow.
So what you're saying is, use an unorthodox approach.
Try to get rid of them by force. I can always bribe the guard. You said it yourself. It's important.
Well, I'm no physician like you, but I've learned a lot about the illness. I could say I'm your apprentice.
That won't be enough.
Then I'll explain to him the same way you did to me. We need to examine them and find out what was wrong with them, or we'll never get anywhere with treatment.
That's probably best. But you must examine them thoroughly. And don't be repulsed.
Believe it or not, this isn't my first time.
So, what exactly should I be looking for?
Anything unusual. You know well the symptoms the sick here have, but a keen eye may spot other signs too. If you're not sure, Just try to remember what you saw. If you describe it to me later, I should be able to identify it.
I'll also
I'll
search
take
the
a look
burnt
around the
house.
burned down shed. There might still be some clues.
Good idea. It might have just been an accident, but it won't hurt to make sure.
I should probably speak with the lay brother who pulled the bodies out of the flames.
Elijah, right? But be gentle. No one should have to go through what he did last night.
I can't think of anything else.
Nor can I. Well then, best of luck.
Alright, here we go. Search the scene of the fire. And inspect the recovered bodies. Seek and you shall find. Consult the monastery librarian. Okay, I could do that. So why haven't we gotten sick yet? I feel like that's a real question. There's definitely something more. What if it's in the wine? What if someone's poisoning the wine? Okay. I have to get back to the library. Witness to the fires over there. I can go over there and do that. Check the recovered bodies. Where's the burnt down shed? Apparently doesn't want me to see the burnt down shed. What? Where does it look like it'd be? Oh, it was right here. This is the burnt down shed right here, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm kind of interested to go check that out. I'm actually not going to exit this way. I'm going to go the other way. To get to the library, it's much easier to go the other way than have to take this way. Lockpick hard. What the heck? Who locked this on me? Are they sick and tired of me going out this way? Jeez. Don't really appreciate that. Alright. Is this also going to be locked?
Damn it. The lock seems to be stuck.
What about this ladder? Why can't I go back there? That's not the shed that burnt down. Alright, let's see if we can get through here somewhere. No, we can't. Okay. They just made my life a little bit harder, I see. That's fun. I don't really appreciate when my life gets made harder. That was over here. Who are you? Oh, there's a monk. Okay. That's a wall. Monk Gregory, good to see you, good to see you. Keep walking, as I need to go that way too. Idiots don't see a thing. Okay, run away, fella. Run away. Go away, damn it. There we go. Not worried about him up there seeing me. At least I don't think I should be.
Who's that?
He'd have to go all the way down to find me if he did. I going in the right direction? Yeah, I am. Okay. Awesome. And well, this isn't the library. Fuck am I? Oh, I'm here. I gotta be on the other side of this. Fuck. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. I gotta be over here. I gotta they sometimes just don't even bother noticing the open doors that I'm just leaving open here. Yeah, and the library's over here. Mr. Librarian, I am back.
I'm investigating the source of that illness that's been spreading around here. And I could use your learned knowledge.
I'm listening.
I came across a rather peculiar name. Boleslav Bavor. Does that ring a bell? Are there any records on him, perhaps?
Boleslav Bavor? I know that name. Long ago, just after taking my vows, I briefly looked into his legacy. There was some connection to the monastery crypt, if I recall.
Really? Because I actually came across it in the crypt.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, I ran into some laborers down there. From what I gathered, they were trying to rob some of the graves, and they were looking for Bavor, or something connected to it.
By Christ, they were after the relic.
What are you talking about? What relic?
There's a possibility that Bavor was buried here along with a certain relic. That's what got me interested back then.
What kind of relic
What
was it?
sort of relic are we talking about?
I don't know exactly, but certainly something very rare. I believe it's linked to Jesus Christ himself, but I can't tell you for sure right now. It's been many years, and even back then I never found anything substantial apart from Bavor's records of his travels. In the end, I concluded that the whole tale of the relic was likely just Bavor's own fabrication.
Good to see those travel records. How would the workers know about him?
But why would the workers suddenly be looking for it now? How could they have found out?
It's certainly a strange coincidence. Then again, there are all sorts of lies and half-truths circulating out there about our monastery, unfortunately. Especially tales of long-sealed treasures and hidden cellars full of silver. If even a sliver of it were true...
Sounds far too much like a coincidence. Makes sense they heard something.
It still feels like too much of a coincidence to me.
You'll be surprised what people will believe when tempted by the prospect of riches. And we don't have any better explanation right now. Either way, we must report it to the abbot without delay. Robbing the dead is disgraceful.
Yeah, but we'll find out in due course.
You're right. The abbot ought to be told, but it's probably not wise to burden him with it now. Right now, we need to deal with the illness. Once things have settled down, we can make sure those thieves get what they deserve. Besides, we've got almost no proof yet. If I manage to investigate the matter of Bavor more thoroughly, I might stumble on something.
Still, it's a serious thing. We mustn't wait too long.
Of course. Once I've gathered the evidence, I'll explain everything to the abbot straight away. And now I'd like to take a proper look at Bavor's travel records.
Of course. Give me a few moments. I'll find them for you. And I believe Bavor's name also appeared in some old accounts. I'll try to track those down too.
Awesome.
His journey through the Holy Land. And I've also found these old accounts. Feel free to study them
Okay.
too.
On the nightly journey of Boleslav Bavor to the Holy
It really
Lands.
says here that he acquired a holy relic. Let's see how it continues.
A tale of how I came by a holy relic, earned through my glorious deeds, done for the good of all Christians, and of injustice done to me, of the fleeting riches of this world, and of the eternal grace of our Lord Christ. From Bohemia to the lands of the Italians. In the year of our Lord 1300, I set forth from Bohemia on a perilous journey, that I might perform great deeds and so raise my name in the eyes of the king. First I passed through the border forest, then along the imperial road through the Alpine mountains, which are most fair, until I reached the city of the Italians and the stands upon the water and is called Venice. There I found the fine ship, and so set out upon the sea, along the Greek coast where danger lies. Sailing the sea is a curious experience, especially when nothing is to be seen on the horizon but water alone. We sailed for a long time along the Greek coast and among its many islands, and more than once had to defend our ship against pirates. Once I was cast overboard and thought dead, yet all were astonished when I returned, for I am a strong swimmer. At Cast we reached the port of Jaffa, which lies not far from Jerusalem, the city of Jerusalem. There I found Christians, though few in numbers. I must note here that the city was not destroyed or taken by the Tartars, as it is often said, but still ruled by the Mamluk Sultan. He is tolerant toward Christians, though they must pay twice the usual taxes. He has even allowed them certain churches, which are tended by the Franciscans. Yet the Christians are poor, and so the churches are in poor condition. I visited often and saw all the holy sites, though I could not carry a sword, being a Christian, only a dagger. The Franciscans, seeing that I was a noble and trustworthy Christian knight, confided in me that they secretly kept a great treasure. Many sacred objects and relics had been hidden from the Mamluks and the followers of the Muhammad. Fearing the treasure might soon be seized, they wished to move it from safety to the island of Cyprus, where the Christian king of Jerusalem now reigns. We therefore purchased many barrels, in some of which we placed the treasures, and filled all with olives. A number of local Christians disguised themselves as merchants, and we departed from the city of Jerusalem for the port of Acco, which the Christian had recently lost, the last of their fortresses, for it is said that little inspection is done there, and the customs men are willing to take bribes. The journey to Cyprus. A day out of the city of Acco, we were set upon by brigands led by the fearsome Maruf Hamid. They first set horsemen against us, but were threw several barrels beneath their mounts, and the riders fell. Quickly we fortified ourselves in caravanserai, and when they found that shooting arrows gained them nothing, they attacked on foot. I ordered a cart full of stones to be sent against their ranks, and at once we charged in with weapons drawn. They had expected no such thing, and God granted us a glorious victory. We slew many of them, and the rest fled. I overtook their terrible leader and struck off his head. A great bounty had been set on him, which I collected in the city of Acco. All were glad I had rid them of such a villain, and none dared even inspect our goods. Thus I paid for the swiftest ship, and we set sail for Cyprus. The King of Cyprus. We reached Cyprus safely and told everything to King Henry, entrusting him that the holy treasure for safekeeping. The king was greatly impressed by our deeds and named me the Knight of the Olive Tree. We ordered my shield to be adorned with the Jerusalem cross and wished to take me into his service. But I was bound to return home, so I had to decline. When I would not be swayed, he gifted me a fragment of the true cross, one of the holy relics we had brought, along with the other riches, that I might return safely to Bohemia. Through Hungary to Bohemia. On the return journey, I visited the city of Constantinople, the greatest in the world, and then traveled through lands of Greece and many others until I reached Hungary. There, at the castle of Buda, I lingered for the local lord, took great interest in my travels. I recounted all to him, and he had written down. Then I continued on my way back to Bohemia. Back in Bohemia. When I returned to Bohemia, I stood before King Wenceslas and granted him a part of my wealth. I told him my journey and received much praise, but in my dispute over Blatina, the king would not decide. I traveled to Prague several more times to plead my cause, but always without success. The king's advisor, the abbot of Sedlitz, Heidenrich, who became my friend, told me that the king would gladly return me the castle, but my kinsmen held too much influence. The king needed them and would not anger them. Saying that I would not regain my castle and provide for my house, I fell gravely to ill and knew the Lord would soon call me. I gave all of my treasure to the monastery of Sedlitz, where I had been promised rest in the crypt. Only my holy treasure I concealed hid from all, and took it with me to the grave, that it might accompany me into eternity.
According to the journal, Bavor had himself buried here with his holy treasure. That sounds pretty clear. Let's see what the accounts say.
Account book. Revenues from from land holdings. Malin, 79 groschen. Malin Balawick, 19 groschen. Villany, 36 groschen. Malashov, 66 groschen. Pertoki, 23 groschen. Hitzhoff, 18 groschen. Kassen, 13 groschen. Chutzais, 9 groschen. Malicis, 11 groschen. Other revenues. Vineyard yield, 36 groschen. Woodland yield, 20 groschen. Mining yield, 240 groschen. Carriage toll yield, 42 groschen, market toll yield 14 groschen, bridge toll yield 9 groschen, road toll yield 12 groschen, inn yield 23 groschen. Gifts and endowments given to the monastery. Wenceslaus the king, 120 groschen, Roman Kira, 40 groschen, Balislav Bavor, 168 groschen, the Vasucher family, 36 groschen, Jaroslav of Lichtenberg, 24 groschen, Prima of Janovis, 17 groschen, the Polt of Gerlisweis, 23 groschen, Precha of Bazus, 23 groschen, Peter of Reckany, 9 groschen, Willem of Benisovis, 21 groschen. Butchering some of these names. Expenditures related to monastery operation. Cloth for monks' clothing, 3 kgr. Parchment, 2. Miscellaneous scriptoria, 3. Various colors, 17. Wax candles, 12. Medieval provisions, 9. Firewood, 6. Construction timber, 14. Abbey office, 18. Monastic kitchen, flour, 7. Riverfish, 9. Lard, 12. Legumes, 9. Salt, 16. Spices, 8. Honey, 4. Beer, 6. Wine, 14. Chicken, 3. Nuts, 6. Sweet fruits, 2. And onion or garlic, 3. Additional expenditures. Chapel fresco from the endowment of Lord Bever. Materials 48. Painter's wage 30. His assistant's wages 10. Stonemasonry works. Materials 24. Master stonemason's wage 25. His assistant's wages 8. Notes and repairs. Additional food necessary 20. Liturgical vessel 66. 30 kgr returned to Lord Bever as he decided to acquire his own sarcophagus. Unexpected additional expenses 38. Founding of a new village 320. And gate repairs 16.
So Bavor gave the monastery a generous donation and paid for a chapel mural painting. And still, despite all the records and mentions, Crispin had his doubts. Why?
Well, are you still...
I read the journal. A lovely tale. It really brought the Holy Land to life.
And?
And it says the relic Bavor acquired was a splinter from the true cross of Christ.
Holy Virgin! Such a sacred treasure!
And according to the book, Sir Boleslav was to be buried with the relic in the monastery crypt.
So it says in the book. I also found my old notes and remembered how it all went back then. I too searched for Bavor's grave. I even dared venture into the crypt, but despite all my efforts, I never found it.
How is that even possible? A grave can't just disappear.
Quite frankly, I don't know. And I didn't know then either. Once I was convinced none of the graves belonged to Bavor, I laid the matter before the abbot, but not our father Jan. This was over 20 years ago when Abbot Vitus held office. May the Lord grant him eternal peace. Together we came to the conclusion that Bavor's tale was likely at least partly, perhaps entirely, made up.
Why would it be made up? Surely Sir Boleslav wouldn't lie about something so serious.
The book's one thing, but there's not a single other mention anywhere. The grave's missing, the relic's nowhere to be found. Can you think of another explanation, then?
What about the mural? Bever's wealth? The accounts mention a sarcophagus. Relic makes no sense. Why would he lie?
Why would Bavor do that? What would he gain by deceiving everyone here?
If memory serves, he had some disputes over property. Maybe he wanted to improve his reputation.
That's mentioned in the text. But lies wouldn't have helped him. Quite the opposite, if he'd been found out.
You'd be surprised how short-sighted some folk can be. But I agree. Something about it doesn't sit right.
What about the mural?
And what about the mural mentioned in the accounts? Does it really exist?
Yes, it's in one of the chapel naves. It depicts several scenes from Bavor's alleged adventures.
Huh.
Well, once you're a hero, you'd want to show it properly.
It may be a bit of worldly thinking, but according to the tale from the Holy Land, he accomplished great deeds.
I'd like to take a proper look at that mural. Maybe there's some detail in it that
I
could
didn't.
help
I wanted
me
to.
with my search.
Okay, that's not what I
No
wanted to
harm
actually
in trying. At the very least, it's a fine piece of work.
do. Oh, okay. The relic makes no sense. The accounts mention a sarcophagus.
The account books mention that Bavor had a sarcophagus made at his own expense.
That's possible. Does it mean anything?
If he paid for it himself, there had to be a reason. Masonry work like that is no small matter. And it's odd, isn't it? He sorted it all out in detail with the monastery to have his tomb here. Then he wasn't even buried here.
You're right. I never made that connection before.
A relic makes no
And
sense.
then there's the relic. If Bavor had just wanted to raise his reputation with a good story, why claim to have gained something so rare?
Perhaps out of vanity? There's no shortage of that among the nobility.
But his tale's already heroic enough without it. Making up a relic would only draw unwanted attention.
That's a good point. It'd be too risky.
Too many things don't add up here.
Bavor mentions in his journal that he received a great fortune from the King of Cyprus, and the account records say he gave a generous donation to the monastery. Do you think that was made up too?
They confirm at best that Bavor had wealth, not where it came from. According to the late Abbot Vitus, he might have gained that fortune by plundering or as spoils of war, and the tale of the Holy Land was just a cover to mask the dishonorable origin of his riches.
That's a rather clumsy fraud.
Well, I've never been to the Holy Land, but I've seen plenty of wrongdoings, even here in Bohemia. And if Bavor really wanted to cover up how he got his coin, he could have built a village, built a fortress, or who knows, bought up a mine. He could have done any number of smarter things than spinning a tale about a heroic journey halfway across the world. Don't you think?
I'm no expert in fraud, but yes, he chose a rather complicated cover-up if that's what it was.
Don't you think this whole thing is a bit too complicated? Every explanation for why Bavor would lie seems more convoluted than just acknowledging it's true.
Listening to you now, it's like hearing my younger self. And I sound exactly like Abbot Vitus. His view was that Bavor's story was fiction. He told me I'd be better off letting it go.
What exactly did he say?
That I should stop chasing old crusaders and focus on real, meaningful work.
Why didn't you stand up your ground? We'll unravel this mystery together.
Vitus isn't here anymore. So we can pick up where you left off. And maybe we'll finally unravel Bavor's mystery together.
If that relic really does exist, and it surfaced now, it'd surely be a sign from the Lord, a sign of hope in these desperate times.
Don't get ahead of yourself. We've not even found Bavor's tomb. Without it, we're stuck. I'll return to the crypt and see if the workers left any trace.
I might have missed something myself back then. Take this and study it closely. It's a drawing of Bavor's family coat of arms I came across years ago. According to this, you'll know if it's truly the grave of Sir Boleslav. Yes, the mural in the chapel, paid for by Bavor himself, also bears his coat of arms.
The workers didn't have it.
Those workers, if they really were after Bavor, they only had a drawing of the Jerusalem cross. But if he was buried under his family crest, no wonder they opened the wrong graves.
Yes, that could be it. Study that sketch well, so you won't make the same mistake.
Thank you. I'll head off at once.
Just be careful, please. You know the abbot's orders, the disease, all this misfortune.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
And in the crypt, show respect to the eternal rest of those buried there, especially now, with death haunting the monastery.
Huh. Okay, interesting. Examine the sketch from Crispin. I'm not trying to whistle for my horse. Okay. Also Bavor's coat of arms sketch. Oh, so it's like an arrow over sea, over water, I should say. Return to the monastery crypt. Find the mural of Baleslav Bavor. Okay, that's all over there. So I need to get myself back over there. Here's the cellar. Okay, so I can take the cellar to get around to these places faster instead of just walking around with the guards able to see me. Okay, let's do that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to take out the torch. Okay, I have to go the other direction. Who the hell is down here? There's somebody down here. What? Alright, you know what? Who cares? Alright, where am oh, there must be the workers. Oh. Brother Elijah.
Leave me the hell alone.
He's blind drunk.
What do you...
He can
Okay.
barely speak.
Not what I expected to find. I was actually heading over to here.
Huh. Strange. We're under quarantine. Then you here?
Sorry. I forgot. You don't want me upstairs, but I can be downstairs. I don't know where the dumbass went, but whatever. Okay. Flip over here. Okay, well now there's fucking guards guarding this area. That's fucking awesome. Okay, so they're investigating the murdered workers.
Then mind yourself down there. I don't fancy reporting more losses to Master Ludolf.
Of course I will. I can't wait for all this to be over. So we can get the hell out.
Ah, interesting.
He is skulking about and killing folk. It'll land on our heads either way.
Okay. Wonder what tempted them to come looking here. And why word hasn't gotten around that those guys are dead.
Huh?
Oh, is he coming to look up here?
What?
Oh. Okay.
Huh?
Trying to find this mural. Up there? No. Wasn't in front of there. Okay. What am I missing? It's around here somewhere. Okay, that's the crypt one. Find the mural of Belastop Baver, which is, has to be in this area here. Oh, it gave me something. Oh, right there.
Look at that. Bavor's crest. This must be it. King of Cyprus, Knight Bavor, and his relic. Though that shield looks a bit different than the one in Crispin's sketch.
Yeah, it's missing the,
Almost the same. Only on the mural, it's got that inner scutcheon added. They gave a lot of space to Bavor's crest and his elevation. Likely at the knight's own request. And the crest's all in one, with an angel and the relic. That must mean something.
Okay, hope that guy's fine with me just,
A crozier and mitre. That'll be an abbot's tomb. Abbot Vitus. Crispin mentioned him. Let's hope he forgives us for digging into Bavor's story again.
I don't think he comes in here, hopefully.
Abbot Uldericus. But no sign of Bavor.
Crypt map. Hold on. Oh, I didn't see this the first time around. Oh.
This must have been some knight. There's a cross above his head, but a rose in the crest. And I'm looking for an arrow. Ugh. Best not tarry here too long. Unless I want to end up in the infirmary as well.
Oh, fuck, I didn't, I should have put on my, flag hood there.
This wall at the back looks odd. And this looks like the tomb of some past abbot. Maybe even Heinrich. Nice.
Interesting. You're making a hole in the wall. Oh yeah, I am.
Looks more like an abbot's tomb from the carving. Good thing. I'll be shifting that rubble for days on my own. This one's rather worn down. I think I can make out the abbot's symbol.
Why was this area closed off?
Bavor's crest. So it's true.
Oh, what's back here? I thought it would be all the way back here, but I guess these are just more abbots. Open the sarcophagus.
What? That's not Bavor. I need to tell Crispin.
What's going on? What the heck?
Bloody hell. God have mercy on your soul.
Who the hell killed him? I'll take your groschen. Thanks, man. Hey, somebody killed your friend. Wait, fuck, I hope I shouldn't tell him that. I'm not supposed to be down here either. Anyway, follow the blood.
Looks like
Mercenary.
this one was shadowing me in the crypt. But how the hell did he get into the monastery?
Loot. Weak painkiller brew. Groschen. Hungarian florin. How did he get this? That's a good question. How did he get in here? Are there still people back here? No. Okay. Well, how did this guy get in here? Maybe that's something I gotta talk to. What's this thing about? No, I gotta go to the other side. Man, this has been a crazy day. No, I don't actually want my horse. I want to go up here.
You can't be here.
Sorry. I don't even know who heard me. You did. Fuck did you come from? Okay. I bet I didn't know there were people walking around here.
Nothing anywhere.
Okay, hold on. So this is just consult Crispin about what to do next. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me take off my my mask.
Ah, Henry.
Brother Crispin?
Henry, I searched through the archives again to see if I might still find something on Bavor, but so far nothing. And your search in the crypt? Did you dare go down there?
I dared, and I found a walled-off secret chamber.
What? I'd never heard of such a thing. Even Abbot Vitus never said a word about it.
He didn't mean it. It was walled up.
It was walled up. There must have been a reason for that. But at least it explains why you couldn't find Bavor's sarcophagus all those years ago.
Well, at least now I don't feel quite so foolish. But if there was a sarcophagus, was there also, you know?
No. I was hoping, but I don't think it's that simple. There's a sarcophagus with Bavor's crest, but Bavor isn't the one lying in it.
What? You?
I had to know. Judging by the robes, I'd say it's an abbot or some other high-ranking cleric.
Good lord, that's truly strange.
Can't think of an explanation. Someone was watching me.
And do you know what's even stranger? I think someone was watching me down there.
Watching? Who? Did you see anyone?
He was some armed fellow. But definitely not one of Ludolf's men.
Holy Virgin, an armed stranger in the monastery? How could that even happen?
I've no idea. But it certainly doesn't help my peace of mind. There's not much we can do about it now anyway. Best thing is to solve this mystery about Bavor as soon as we can.
So, you're saying you found a sarcophagus with Bavor's crest, but not Bavor himself?
Exactly. I have no idea what to do next. I was kinda hoping you might come up with an explanation. That chamber looked untouched for years.
Explanations do come to mind, but they're purely speculation. It's possible Bavor was never buried here at all. Or perhaps his grave was moved.
He wasn't buried here? Being moved sounds more likely. Was Abbot Vitus involved?
What do you mean, not buried here? Everything points to it.
Until we find the body, we can't be certain. The travel records, the accounts, all point to the intent, but not its fulfillment.
There was his coat of arms on the bottom of the sarcophagus.
Yes, which would support my second theory that his remains were moved.
Why would he have been moved? Where could Bavor have been moved?
But why would anyone move him? Isn't that against God's will or something?
There are reasons for it. They're internal matters of the monastery. I shouldn't be discussing them with a layman.
We're in this together, aren't we?
Oh, come on, Crispin. We're searching for Bavor together. Surely you can make an exception. Just forget for a moment I'm not a monk like you, and tell me what you know. Please.
Oh, very well. Since you're so insistent, to be laid to rest in the monastery crypt near the altar is the best one can hope for the soul of the departed. Normally such places are reserved for abbots, but this privilege can be granted to others in rare cases.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Iowa just punted, and they had to repunt, I'm assuming, based off a penalty, because I just watched them punt 2 seconds ago. The Nebraska player didn't catch it, fumbled it, picked it back up, got hit, dropped it again, flew all the way to the end zone. The Nebraska player got it for a safety. Wow. That's crazy.
That would explain why Bavor might be buried there, but not why he isn't.
I'm getting to that. A place of such honor may be given for great deeds, or a truly generous donation. But if the person has been dead for a long time, and has no surviving kin to speak for him, then it's possible the body may be moved to make way for a deceased abbot, or a potential new benefactor.
Huh.
I see. And I understand that's not an easy thing for you to speak about.
Thank you. Still, the deceased isn't simply tossed aside. He's respectfully moved to another resting place, just not as prestigious.
Right. Well, that brings us back to the question. So where could they have moved Bavor to?
Most likely to the consecrated field next to the monastery, or the graveyard by the infirmary church of St. Cosmas and Damian.
It's critically around the infirmary church.
I'll start with the area around the infirmary church. And maybe I'll be spared the trip to the consecrated field.
God be with you, Henry. I hope you managed to find Bavor at last.
I saw that mural of Bavor you spoke of. And I think I noticed something slightly unusual.
Huh? Really? What was it?
That Bavor crest. In the mural, it's shown differently from your sketch. Seems to be the elevated version, as mentioned in the travel records, with the inner escutcheon. And on it is the Jerusalem cross. There's also an angel. And Bavor had himself depicted holding the relic. It looked to me like Bavor had the layout made very deliberately.
I must have missed that. Or perhaps I've simply forgotten. But you're right, it does sound rather deliberate.
Indeed. I still don't know what to make of it.
Bavor clearly put a great deal of thought into his burial. That depiction isn't just a coincidence or some artist's fancy. It was Bavor's intention. And there's certainly a hidden meaning in it.
I'll ponder it on my way to the infirmary graveyard.
Interesting. Now I gotta make our way back to the infirmary graveyard. I just gotta try and get back to the, Why are there two of you here? Walk away. Hey, where'd the other one go? Something tells me he's gonna be right outside the door here. No, he's not. Okay, I guess that's... I don't really have any idea where he is.
What?
You don't see me, friend. Alright. Okay, now I gotta go to the infirmary graveyard. Which is right here.
A bit neglected, but otherwise a nice place for one's final rest. I hope I find Bavor here, so I don't have to search the whole consecrated field.
Okay.
Unmarked grave. I might as well have gone straight to the consecrated field.
There's gotta be something that gives away his, It's right here. Yeah. This crest.
Boleslav's crest! At last! Let's hope its lord lies somewhere nearby.
Let me shut this door. As I am committing great sin. I uncover the grave.
Back! And the rest. I hope this is it. The armor, the crest, the sword. It has to be him. Valiant knight Boleslav Bavor. May his soul rest in peace. Only no sign of the relic. But then again, the mural showed that in his scutcheon and his crest. My God. The Crusader's sword that saw the Holy Land. True honor.
I'm a fucking grave robber, dude.
Let's see if I understood it right.
Oh my goodness. Here it is.
By all the saints.
I did just committed a fucking
Praise
sin.
be to thee, Almighty Lord, and praise be to thee, merciful Christ, who suffered on the cross for us. Thank you for remembering us sinners in this time of trial, and for letting me find this treasure.
Amen. Nice choice of last word.
You found a holy relic.
Taking that treasure.
Drop your weapons. There's been enough evil done here already.
There'd have been a lot less if you'd kept your nose out of it. Get him! Take the relic from him! Kiss your ass!
I don't have a weapon. I don't have a weapon out. I don't have a weapon. I can't take out a weapon now because I'm in combat. Alright, looks like we're fist fighting swords. This is not gonna go well.
I can fuck around,
I don't have a weapon, dude. I'm gonna die. Yeah, like, I don't have a weapon. What am I supposed to do? My shoes. While you were passed out drunk, somebody nicked your shoes. I was never passed out drunk, though. Nah. I want to beat them. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna have a weapon on me this time. Let's reload there.
Boleslav's crest, at last.
Alright, let me get a weapon on me. Because I have weapons to use. If I have a weapon, I'm easily beating them.
Nearby.
Unless I'm supposed to lose to them. Which also might be the case. But I don't want to lose. I'm not a loser.
The armor, the crest, the sword. It has to be him. Valiant knight Boleslav Bavor. May his soul rest in peace. Only no sign of the relic. But then
Can I use his sword?
The mural showed that in his scutcheon and his crest. My God. A Crusader's sword that saw the Holy Land. A true honor.
Can I like equip the sword? I can. Oh, I'm gonna fight with the sword.
Let's see if I understood it right.
I didn't know I was gonna be attacked, dude.
By all the saints.
I can't lose a sword fight like that. That's not fair.
Praise be to thee, Almighty Lord, and praise be to thee, merciful Christ, who suffered on the cross for us. Thank you for remembering us sinners in this time of trial, and for letting me find this treasure.
Amen. Nice choice of last words. And I'll be taking that treasure.
Drop your weapons.
Oh, I wanted to say who sent you
There's
this
been
time.
enough evil done here already.
There'd have been a lot less if you'd kept your nose out of it. Get him! Take the relic from him! You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! What do you want?
Look at that, I got a sword. It's easy money. Easy pickings.
Come on then!
Haha.
Shit! What the? Ha!
Huh. So what, a knight comes, one of the guards comes to save me? Why do they all have Hungarian florins? I'll take a schnapps and just dried apples. I don't know. I kind of wanted to see what would happen if I actually lost that fight now. I should have waited to see. I didn't want to lose the fight, though. I don't lose fights. I used the Crusader sword, though, so that was cool. I should probably wash myself off now. Alright.
Height! I got word there was a fight here. What in the Virgin Mary's name happened?
They ambushed me.
They attacked me. I was only defending myself.
On monastery grounds? That's most serious. The abbot must be informed without delay. The brothers will escort you to him. I'll look around a bit more and join you soon. I also want to hear what you've got to say.
The Brothers of the Order are taking you to the abbot. Okay, so they still come in.
I hate to interrupt your grace, but something's happened that urgently requires your attention.
Did you bring more news from Masters Albic and Zacharias? How fare our sick?
No, my lord. I've brought Henry here because we apprehended him in the infirmary graveyard. There was a fight. 3 men were killed, and the grave of the bearer of the arrow crest was looted.
Boleslav Bavor? I was just telling his grace about him. The relic. Was it there?
Yes. Bavor had it placed in the compartment in the sarcophagus lid. A fragment of Christ's cross. Just as Bavor's travel records said.
Incredible! The Lord is with us in this dark hour.
Such a treasure hidden away and waiting to be revealed in a time of need. Praised be Jesus Christ.
Now and forever. And praise be the Virgin Mary, our protector.
But now, back to what Ludolf said. Did 3 people truly lose their lives?
They attacked me. I only defended myself.
But who were they? Where did they come from?
I don't know, but they were after the relic. After the workers. Security is Ludolf's concern.
I've no idea. All I know is they were after Bavor's relic, and they were clearly prepared. Weapons, armor. Either they'd been tracking me, or someone told them about me.
I never told anyone. Not until just now, to his grace. And we were alone.
Ludolf, how is it that armed men managed to breach my monastery?
Please accept my apology, your grace. The grounds are vast and complex, and with our numbers we simply can't guard it all. I take full responsibility and will do everything in our power to ensure this doesn't happen again.
Thank you. I'm counting on you. First, the collapse in the church. Then, the foul sickness. A fire. More deaths. And now, armed raiders. It's becoming too much for our already dwindling order. Why is the Lord punishing us?
Punishing? Or testing? That relic, it's a sign. A promise of hope.
Perhaps, Crispin. Let's hope we interpret the Lord's intentions correctly. Henry, on my behalf and on that of our Brotherhood, I thank you for recovering such a treasure for us. Let the disturbance of Sir Bavor's grave be forgiven, for you were guided by divine providence.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I was glad to do it.
Rudolph, escort
Hear
Henry
that,
to the
kid?
infirmary.
I was forgiven.
I'll keep the relic here and remain in prayer and contemplation.
As you command.
Brother of the Order escorting you.
Credit where is due, you managed to recover the relic. Truly a knightly deed. May it bring us relief from this affliction. The Lord be with you, Henry.
I am with you. Awesome. Alright, there you go. That's another side quest complete. Get something to sober up. Or maybe a strong broth. I actually know where I can find a strong broth. Is he just gonna sit there? Can I like leave without being a problem now? Nope, they still don't like me leaving. That's okay. I have a sword on me in case I get into a fight, though. Oh shit. Run, 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 run. Okay, he went a different direction. Alright. Okay, you went up there. I have to go back over here. I'm stuck in the damn flower bed. I don't care if that guy up there sees me. It's more important that guy doesn't see me. Okay. This is not where I'm trying to be. Oh, let me close this door so that guy doesn't like randomly show up and see me. Okay, I don't know if I have... Oh, I might have to go to the kitchen. The kitchen would have... Okay, I can hardly get there. Alright, the kitchen should have a strong broth that I should
What
be
are
able
you
to steal.
trying to pull, you scoundrel?
I'm trying to steal your strong broth. Can I, like, talk to you? Can I get a strong broth?
Is there something in the kitchen for a hangover?
Oh, someone's been sneaking a sip of the monastery wine?
It's not for me.
Aha. And who is it for then, eh?
Elijah, you're a sick man in the infirmary. That's not important.
For Elijah. He overdid it a bit yesterday.
That always boozed up lay brother? Not a chance. A pig like him should be eating from a trough.
It's about the fire.
Elijah was there when the fire broke out. I need to find out from him what he saw, but he's in no state to talk clearly.
He was drunk and it was dark. He didn't see a thing, trust me.
He pulled two people out of that burning hut with his own hands. Don't you think he deserves a bit more kindness?
He did that? Well, I'll be all right then. I've got a bit of broth, but just one bowl. The rest will be fetched soon by Lord Ludolf's men. So if you sneak off and slurp it down yourself, don't you dare come back for more.
Of course. Thank you. Fuck. Where is he gonna walk? Okay, he's walking back that way. Good. Alright, awesome. Okay. He's just down here. Yeah.
Are you with me? I've got something to perk you up a bit.
What is it? Schnapps?
Oh, it's a strong broth, you idiot.
No more schnapps. You ought to eat something, too.
That's the stuff.
Waiting for Elijah to pull himself together a bit.
So? Feeling any better?
Better? I wish. Oh, it's all coming back to me.
That's good. I need to know what happened during the night.
I don't want to talk about it. Don't make me.
Yeah, but I need to find out what
I get
happened.
it. You don't want to remember. I've seen some nasty things too. But sometimes it helps to talk to someone. It's definitely better than drowning your wits in schnapps.
Well, all right. What do you want to know?
What were you doing outside at night? I don't really care about that. Was anyone else there?
Did you see anyone else at the fire?
No. No. Just the dog was there.
The dog?
That's how I noticed the fire. The dog was darting about, barking like mad, so I thought there was someone inside. Someone alive.
What did you do after the fire?
When you dragged out those two bodies, what did you do then?
While I was pulling out the second one, other people had noticed the fire. One of the knights grabbed me and started yelling that I was the arsonist. Luckily, he saw the bodies and how I was covered in, well, the same filth they were. Then the people from the monastery came. They sent me away and took the bodies off somewhere. I don't know what happened after that.
What were you doing outside?
How did you
at night?
even notice the fire? What were you doing outside?
I couldn't sleep, so I went for a walk. It was just chance.
Really just chance. If you
Like
say
you
so.
said. Lucky you were there.
Hardly. If I hadn't known, at least I would have slept in peace.
I need to ask about the dead, too.
Notice anything on
Did you
them?
notice anything odd about them?
I couldn't see much. It was as dark as a sinner's soul. But they were soaked. Soaked to the bone. And also, how to say it? Filthy. Both of them.
Filthy from what?
From shit.
Right. That can't happen after death.
No, I mean they were completely covered in it. Like someone had dunked them in it. Oh.
Were they really already
Are you
dead?
sure they were already dead when you pulled them out?
Aye.
And may I ask how you knew?
When I carried them out, I thought I'd roast alive in seconds. But they were cold as ice. And one of them was already stiff as a board. When I laid him down, he just crunched. Oh.
Do you have any idea who those two were?
I've no idea. It was dark. I couldn't see their faces. Thank God. As it is, I'll be dreaming about this for a long time.
Thanks. I'll leave you be now.
Wait, I've no idea what to do with myself. I thought I'd finally do something right for once in my life. And how did I end up? Covered in shit, face burned, and humiliated. I'd rather never step outside the door again.
You acted like a hero. You couldn't have known they were already dead.
What are you on about? You acted like a hero.
Hardly. I'm a coward and a drunk.
Who ran into the flames to save his fellow man.
Aye. And what did it get me?
If not for you, they'd have burned to ash and wouldn't even have a decent burial. This way they can pass on with dignity. So stop feeling sorry for yourself and be a bit proud. Alright?
Right. Right. Thanks. Hey, look, I haven't told anyone, but I found this key during the night. I've no idea whose it is, but maybe you'll find it useful.
Thanks.
Lost key. Alright, interesting. I just realized I didn't have to sneak into the area. I could have went to the door or whatever. Okay, now I have to make my way over there. So let us exit through the kitchen then. If I could ever find my way out here. Oh. Yeah. Lucky enough, there's no guard sitting here. There's a guard sitting right there. If I sneak around, he shouldn't see me, though. Yeah.
Did you drop something?
'Cause I can be right here. I might have to sneak up and over this. Well, that's pulling out a fucking weapon. That's not what I need to do. I like how they don't care that I just have a sword on me now. At least we saw some action for the first time in many years.
A torch? Damn, this wasn't an accident. Someone torched the shed to cover their tracks. At least this grill is here.
Huh.
Rough cloth, badly charred, and bits of leather. Probably used as knee protection for work.
Okay, well being stuck on pieces of wood doesn't help my situation here.
oil. Burns like the devil. No wonder there's barely anything left of the shed.
This was arson. I am hungry. Let me eat some food while I'm standing next to a big pile of shit. Hell yeah. Where's my nourishment? There it is. Did I get a sweet pancake from somebody earlier? I did. Yeah. Roasted. Ooh, don't eat that. That's bad. That is bad. That's actually dropped that. Oh, walnuts are always a good eat. There. There's got to be something more to it here. Something I'm missing. Okay. There's something I'm missing around here, and I don't know what it is. Okay, those are the things I just dropped. Is there anything around over here? No. Did they complete the quest? Inspect the scene of the fire. No, there's still something I'm missing. There was something I could press X on a long time ago to examine, but I don't know what it is anymore. This sucker here? No. Anything over here? No. Okay, it's just crawling on shit. There's something I'm missing. I don't know what it is. Oh, this over here?
Wine? Could Elijah have lost it here?
Yeah, that's probably Elijah's. That is Elijah's. We actually know that. We saw the video. Okay, now I have to go across there and inspect the recovered bodies. And not get seen by anybody. Shouldn't be too impossible. Wait for that guard to pass. There's a dog here too. Okay, well now I can't even climb up that because this is gonna see me right standing right there. Awesome. Okay, thank you for moving on.
So tired, I barely keep my eyes. Take them peeled. There are still some months wandering around.
Unlock it open. Hey, some Garoshin. Give me that shit.
Your master.
Guard.
No one's allowed in.
Why not? Is it because of the bodies?
Damn, so you've heard too. They told me not to speak about it with anyone. They wanted them buried quickly so they can rest in peace. But until then, no one's allowed near.
Albeck sent me to examine the bodies.
Master Albic sent me. He asked me to examine the bodies before they're buried.
Examine them? What for?
Maybe they were infected. Maybe they were murdered. I've never seen a dead body before.
They might have been infected. Just like the people in the infirmary. If that's true, Albich needs to know.
And what if they were? It's not like anyone can help them now.
But if I examine them properly and identify the symptoms, it might help others. The more we learn about the illness, the better our chances of curing everyone.
Yeah, all right then. But be quick, eh? I don't want any trouble. Off with you. That's my food.
Is that the dog Elijah mentioned?
I'm sorry.
The dog's gotta have
Off with you. That's my food.
something to do with the bodies.
Move on. You've
Oh,
no
sorry.
business.
Where am I supposed to be? In here?
Now you're not getting anything.
Oh, yeah.
Right then. Where to begin?
Examine the, let's examine
Let's
the
start
older
on
one
the
first.
older
I'm
one.
already here. Examine the head. Oh, my
Pale.
gloves, so I should be fine.
Sunken eyes. Missing some teeth, though that might just be age. But that hole in his head is someone's doing.
What could have caused the wound?
Small, round, clean, like it was drilled. I've heard of that method before, used in cases of unbearable headache or seizures. But who'd try that outside the infirmary?
Examine the hands.
Completely stiff.
The fingers and palms. Let's see if I can even complete some of these.
Clenched tight. Like he was ready for a fight. Rigor mortis well advanced. Died long before the fire. Skin's
Oh,
badly
yeah.
scratched. And there's a thorn stuck here. Maybe a rose?
Examine the body.
Stiff as a board. But no broken bones. Back and shoulders all scratched up. Like he was dragged through brambles. And around his neck and chest he's got red blotches on the skin.
Inspect the skin blotches.
Those blotches look familiar. They're a bit like the ones on that old confessor. Looks like this poor wretch caught the same thing.
He should be wearing a mask.
Knees are scraped and scarred. He must have worked hard in his life.
Examine the younger one.
Let's take a look at the younger one.
Examine the head.
Muscle stiff, and the body looks supple. What's that in his hair?
Inspect the hair.
It's all clumped together. Looks like flour, or maybe lime.
Taste it. Oh, we won't do that. That's kind of weird.
Ugh. Better mind my fingers.
Alright, that one failed.
Rigor mortis is wearing off. He can't have been dead more than a few hours. He vomited up his
maybe
guts
it's not.
before he died. Just like that old confessor.
Examine the hands.
Bruising, some dried blood, but no broken bones.
Examine the palms and fingers. Check the
Those
bruises.
bruises are odd. Regular. Almost perfectly circular. Looks like cupping marks. Someone might have tried to ease a fever or pain.
Examine the palms or fingers.
He's young, but his hands are a mess. Covered in scars, nails broken, looks like hard labor. And 2 workers did go missing. That can't be a coincidence.
Examine the body.
I don't see anything odd here. Ribs intact, belly soft. No sign of violent death. Just his back and hips are badly scraped. No blood. Like he was dragged over gravel after he died.
Huh.
A few old scars. Gravel embedded in both knees. And, blood around the groin.
Examine the blood.
Barely dried. could it have leaked out after death? Mixed with bowel contents. Bloody diarrhea. Like with the infection. Well, what's clear is they didn't die in that burning hut. More likely they succumbed to the infection spreading in the monastery. The symptoms matched perfectly. Either way, it wasn't a cold-blooded murder. Someone tried to treat them. Brutally, but still. And it didn't work. Someone must have hauled the bodies into that shed. And it left marks on them. It might be possible to trace where they came from.
Find out how the bodies ended up in the shed.
I'm sorry. Don't come back.
Can I wash myself, please? No.
And don't come back.
Bye, friend. It was good. Okay, so I gotta go over that way. Alright, we gotta make our way back over here. Okay. Gotta search over here.
That's one deep rut. Whoever dragged them, the poor wretches gave them a rough time.
Okay, so they were what, down in the... They were down here? Well, hold on, let me, Oh, well. Okay, so I gotta, what, move over here?
Overturned sacks, soaked ground, so that's why the dead man had flour in his hair.
Huh. Okay, I'm assuming there's more over here that I'm not looking at. Because they were dragged up from the water. Well, let me just not walk down the water. It's very hard to fucking move down there. What else could we possibly figure out here? There's nothing up here. It's got to be somewhere in the water, right? I don't like that I'm going down here, but...
Now I get what Elijah was talking about. Ugh. Ugh. That's disgusting. But there's no other way. A cart and rose bushes. If he dragged them through the ditch, no wonder they were in such a state.
But who dragged them?
Wheel tracks. Headed that way towards the gate.
Oh, something's telling me it's leading me right where they were. Or right to tell me who did it. Bet you they were done up here. No, something tells me they weren't. Tuh.
Locked, damn it.
Sure,
Something's jammed in the lock. There's no way I can pick it.
Alright, so I gotta go up and over.
The tracks are clear. That cart was bloody heavy.
Huh.
The cart tracks lead to the herbalists. Maybe Joachim knows more. Poor beast. Who did this to you?
That's a good fucking question. You wash this shit off of me. Alright.
What in damnation is going on?
lying or just that stupid?
They took a turn for the worse. It came out of nowhere, and there was no saving them.
And those books I got for you. You've half the monastery's library in here. Did you even bother looking at them?
I read every one, but I told you 100 times, I am not a physician. I don't know what you all expected from me.
You were supposed to use your head, damn it. Now everyone and their dog is sniffing around here.
I couldn't just...
I thought I made myself clear. They stay here, you don't leave, and nobody must know a thing.
But what was I supposed to do?
Wow.
Master!
Provided you with everything you needed and paid you generously. Or am I wrong? What about that fire? Were you just covering your ass, or planning to rat on us too?
They were infected. For the sake of everyone in the monastery, I did what had to be done.
Doing what has to be done. For everyone's sake. Dennis!
Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, kick his ass, Henry. This is how you want to go, Dennis? Alright, buddy. Don't worry, I have a sword of my own.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard! I'll fucking pay you back.
Get fucked, Dennis. Alright, what do you got on you? Anything cool? I kind of liked your hood. I kind of liked your whole fit, if I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to take it, though. I will take your money, though. Thank you. You got a cool sword, too, didn't you? Just a dueling long sword.
Did you?
He's gone. Hold on. I'll fetch help.
Don't trouble yourself, son. But please, stay.
No. No, I'll run for Albie.
Pray with me. The Lord will soon welcome me.
First, I need to ask something. Alright, let's play.
Alright. But I need to ask you something first.
Yes.
You were trying to treat them.
Did you try to treat those poor souls yourself?
I did my best. On the orders of Master Zacharias. I tried everything, even against their will. But either the sickness had advanced too far, or I simply lacked the knowledge.
Why did you set the shed alight? Were you trying to get rid of the bodies?
Get rid of them? No. But should they rot under my roof? I only hoped the fire would consume them, and that'd be the end of it.
All right. And now the prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven.
Oh, Christ above. Go with God. Amen.
Now we rob him. What do you got on you, brother? Some groschen? Hell yeah. I'm such an asshole. Well, fuck you, Dennis. I need to go confront Mr. Asshole over here about what was going on with his man. I can't wash myself here. Come on, people. Can we put the tomb back? Like, jeez, man. There's blood off me now from fighting Dennis. Dude, Henry's fucking awesome, dude. Kick some ass back there. I actually plan to go play the first Kingdom Come Deliverance. I haven't even played it yet. I know. Where is this motherfucker?
To your health, my friend. Hopefully the worst is behind us.
may not a drop go to waste.
Uh-oh.
You rats! Hey! Henry! It was his fault those two died. He was the first to know about the epidemic, and he tried to keep everything hushed up. He blackmailed the herbalist to hide them and treat them at his place. And when those bodies were found, what did he do? He sent that lackey of his to get rid of him.
Joachim is
dead.
He tried to...
And that Dinesh of yours, too.
So now you kill me?
Give me just one more reason.
You son of a bitch!
Albik? Albik, what is it?
If I were you, I'd hold back a while. For everyone's sake.
You son of a bitch.
Poisoned him? Why?
Calm down. He's still breathing.
What do you mean, still?
Whether he survives is up to you, and whether you're finally willing to cooperate.
You're mad. You want me to help you? Now? After all this?
If you're looking for someone to blame, try yourself. None of this would have happened if you hadn't kept getting in my way.
Don't try that on me.
I thought Albik was your friend. What do you want from me?
I thought you and Albik were friends. He never did anything to deserve this.
Albik may not realize it, but half his shining reputation is thanks to me. Next to someone young and inexperienced, it's easy to look like a master. You saw it yourself. Even the Right Reverend didn't trust me. Me, royal physician to King Sigismund. But once Master Albik showed up, suddenly everything was different. And all he had to do was repeat the same things I'd already said.
So you only pretended to be his friend? All the while you looked down on him?
I helped myself.
I don't need you. The infirmary has ingredients for all sorts of antidotes. We'll figure something out.
You think I used belladonna and amanita like some village herb woman? No. This is my own recipe. And a damned expensive one, I'll have you know. I save it for only the most distinguished.
Speak, traitor. What do you want from me?
I want Albik's closely guarded records on the treatment of King Wenceslas.
What? Why?
Don't play dumb. Albik spent a lot of time with him. I want to know what he wrote down.
So, it was you who turned our chamber upside down?
Me? No. That was Dinesh.
And Dinesh is dead.
You swine. Albik confided in you that he had them, and you poisoned him so that...
I was hoping to frighten him. Maybe he'd give them to me for safekeeping. But the mad old fool went and hid them somewhere. So I need you to find them.
And if I bring you the records, you'll give me the antidote?
Not so fast. There's one more thing. Something King Sigismund himself would greatly value. Apparently, somewhere in this monastery, there's a relic from the Holy Land. Brought here years ago by a knight.
Already gave
and that's
that
what those
to...
workers were after. But they failed.
Morons.
I think I beat you to it.
You mean the relic of the knight, Boleslav Bavor?
So you've already found it? I might have known. Those idiots searched wherever they could, and all they managed was to open those plague-ridden graves. And where is it now?
How do you know about it?
How did you even hear about it? If the legend of Bavor was so well known, someone would have found the relic long ago.
Coincidence, my friend. A stroke of good fortune.
I'm not your...
Not long ago, some of Bavor's king came to King Sigismund, They wanted to search for the relic and begged him for the means. The king showed interest, of course, but wanted it for himself, and threw those poor sods out without a second thought. As it happens, I was in Buda reading Bavor's travel records, and I knew his grave was somewhere here in Sedlitz. That gave me the chance to serve His Majesty and help myself in the process.
Touching tale.
So I'll ask again. Where is it?
The abbot has
Say it's with the abbot. And he's not likely to hand it over just like that. It's a holy relic, after all.
You gave it to him. 1,000 Babylonian whores. Either way, if you want Albec to survive, you'll bring it to me. And I don't care how you do it. Once you've got the relic and the records, come to the church. We'll meet there. And one last piece of advice. Hurry. The substance acts slowly, but the longer you make Albec wait, the worse the consequences.
And what's to stop me grabbing you by the neck, beating the antidote out of you, and dragging you to the abbot?
The fact I'm not a fool. I haven't got the antidote on me. So we can go to the abbot and spend hours blaming each other. Meanwhile, Albec will die, right here on the cold ground in a puddle of his own vomit. If he's to survive, we do this my way. Do we understand each other?
You miserable bloody bastard. I'll do it, but only for Albic's sake.
I expected nothing less.
This son of a bitch. Pick up Albec. Let me put him on a bed or something.
Henry, the records, they're behind scales.
What? What scales? Albic?
Yeah, I don't know what scales he's talking about.
I can't just hand the real records over to Zacharias.
Yeah, that's fair. The relic doesn't mean shit to me, but... Huh. Find King Wenceslaus lost his medical records. Find out how the forged documents... Albic's records on King Wenceslas' health. I just need to find them. Sadly, my only clue is Albec mumbling the records are behind the scales. I can't just hand Zachariah the real records on King Wenceslas. Maybe they could be forged now. I could try to write a forgery of the records so I don't give Zacharias the real ones. Okay, let me go to the abbot first, because the only thing I really know that I can do currently. Of course, I still can't. No, I'm still not allowed to walk around anywhere apparently. Why can't I look at Novice Benedict? Okay, where do I have to go? I have to go over this way. I have to go upstairs too. Alright. There's 2 guards up here? What the fuck? How is that a thing? Okay, which room is his, though? Pretty sure it's just his first room.
Huh? Oh, I'm so tired I can barely keep my eyes.
Now they're talking to each other.
There are still some monks wandering around.
Aren't they supposed to be closed in their cells?
Exactly. They'll come up with all sorts of excuses. But don't trust a word they say. It's like when we laid siege to Vilnius with the Lithuanians. Only this is a regular cloister.
Aren't the Lithuanians our enemies?
Mostly they're godless swine. Nonetheless, the rules are the same. No one goes in or out. Just don't start shooting right away.
See you next time. Take care.
Safe travels.
Shooting right away.
His overlord declared of the baron, she conceived the Holy Spirit.
You aren't supposed to be here.
Okay.
It seems I've got a bit lost.
I didn't know
Just
both
take
of you
me
were
away.
gonna be here.
Go on then, and be more careful next time.
I didn't know that both of you were just gonna fucking be right there. That's really annoying. I want you to know that. Okay, let's try that again. I thought he was going to start moving. There he goes. Okay. Hey, there's actually nobody up here right now. Awesome. How about? Where are you?
Father, I truly hate to disturb you.
You? You have no business being here. Who do you think you are that the curfew doesn't apply to you?
Wait, hear me out.
Guards!
Zacharias poisoned Master Albich.
What? What did you say? Why would he do such a thing?
Because he wants to trade Albich's life for the records on King Wenceslas's treatment, and on top of that, the relic from the Holy Land. So, may I stay? Or will you have me removed?
Right. From the start, then.
Very well, from the beginning.
It all began in that crypt beneath the church. Some of the workers were trying to find the tomb of Sir Boleslav Bavor.
They were supposed to fix the collapse. No one gave them permission to enter the crypt.
Zacharias bribed them. He'd heard that Bavor was buried here with a relic from the Holy Land, and decided to seize it for King Sigismund. The workers were meant to find Bavor's sarcophagus, but they also opened and looted nearby tombs.
That is sacrilege. That crypt holds the remains of abbots of this monastery.
And in the process, they uncovered coffins containing rotting remains. That's where the illness that spread through the monastery came from.
So the illness, it wasn't plague.
Albert kept saying it all along.
Master Albert kept saying that all along. And so did Zacharias at first.
God forgive me. I was afraid.
Well, that was still only the beginning. Zacharias hid the first two sick workers with Joachim, who he blackmailed into caring for them in secret. He treated them as best he could, but their symptoms worsened. When they died in his care, he panicked and tried to get rid of the bodies.
That fire? Those corpses?
When they were found, Zacharias panicked in turn and sent Dinesh to kill Joachim.
Oh, God in heaven, forgive them their sins.
I tried to stop him, but he stabbed Joachim and then came at me. Luckily, I managed to fight him off. I ran back to the infirmary to warn Albich, but by then, Zacharias had already been poisoning his wine for some time. I don't know what poison it was, but Albich is barely breathing and has no idea what's going on.
And Zacharias?
He actually laughed in my face. He'll only give me the antidote if I bring him two things.
People hold nothing sacred.
He wants Bavor's relic and Albich's records on King Wenceslas's treatment. The exchange is to take place in the church. Otherwise, Albich likely won't live to see morning. Please, Father Jan. Albich sees you as a friend. Zacharias betrayed him. You can still save him. Will you help me?
From what you've said, I gather you knew about his plans. Why are you telling me all this only now?
Thought you wouldn't believe me.
I suspected you wouldn't believe me. Even I wasn't sure for a long while. I kept searching until the pieces finally fell into place. I meant to tell you everything, but only once I held clear proof. And that, Zacharias himself provided.
I'll do everything in my power. We must end this affair. Quickly, and within our walls. I shall entrust you with the relic. But please, take care of it. May it be preserved for our monastery.
Thank you for your trust, Father. I'll do my best to see it return to you.
From this moment, the curfew no longer applies to you. The knights at my door will inform everyone else. And do speak to Sir Ludolf. Perhaps one of his men has gear that'll suit you too.
Thank you again, Father.
You can thank me later. Right now, get moving.
Alright.
I'm sorry, Father. There's one more thing.
Yes?
Albic hid his records somewhere safe, but he didn't manage to tell me where. All he could get out was they're behind the scales. Did he ever mention anything like that to you?
I'm afraid not, lad. We never spoke of it.
Did he speak about anything else?
Since the curfew was declared, he only came to see me once. He asked for access to my private chapel.
And? Did you allow it?
No. Oh, Lord, forgive me. I didn't want him bringing the sickness here. I told him to use the infirmary chapel.
But there were already sick men there too. Still. Thank you.
What is it?
Yes! I can walk around freely! Yes! Fuck you, guys! Fuck you!
Sorry.
Haha. Alright. What is this? Speak with Ludolf. Okay. I actually still wonder, though. What is this? Okay, this is just his library area. Okay, I have nothing in there. I actually wonder if that's where the... still where the records are being kept. Can I just get, like, my armor back? Do I even have any armor on me anymore? Like, was that all taken off me as well? Yeah, all armor of any kind was taken off me as well. So, I only just have clothes. So I have to go all the way over there. Alright. At least now I can fucking walk around freely, not worried about being sent back anywhere. Oh. Okay, this is not where I wanted to be. Just trying to find my damn way around, dude. This always seems to be a problem.
I'm in no mood for nonsense, so no messing about. Got it?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
I do believe it, trust me. Ludolf, I need armor. And a weapon. Actually, I have a weapon. You don't need to worry about the weapon. I got a weapon. I took off a dead man.
Sir Ludolf, I spoke with His Grace the Abbot, and...
Words already reached me. My men are ready to assist you, should it come to that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But there's one more thing. We may be facing a fight, and I arrived at the monastery without any equipment.
Our supplies aren't vast, but we can at least offer you a cuirass and a gambeson. There's a cuirass ready on this stand in the tent. If you want it, it's yours.
Thank you, sir.
Why don't you just give me back my stuff? You guys took it from me. Pick up your armor at the camp. Okay. So it's gonna give me my armor, or?
Hey, you'd better get your paws out of there.
Oh, fuck. Okay, my bad. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me go retry that now. Oh, we're back here? Motherfucker. Okay, well now I gotta go do all this shit again. I didn't know it went back. They didn't autosave after talking to the abbot? What the fuck? Why would it not autosave from doing that?
The records, they're behind the scales.
What? What scales? Albie? I can't just hand the real records over to Zacharias.
Henry, there's something wrong. I just saw Master Zacharias. He nearly knocked me over, then ran out without a word.
Benedict, I need you to take care of Master Albie.
Lord have mercy. I had a feeling he couldn't avoid that illness forever.
He's not ill. He's been poisoned.
What? By whom?
Zacharias slipped something into his wine. He's still alive, but if I don't get the antidote quickly...
He'll die. But why would Zacharias do that?
It's a long story. Right now, I need you to look after Albie. He's in his bed, and in a bad state.
I'll keep an eye on him. And what will you do?
I'm gonna find the antidote. And then settle things with Zacharias.
Very well. May God go with you.
Actually, one more thing. Does the phrase, behind the scales, mean anything to you?
Scales. Well, it's a symbol of justice. The
Ah.
Archangel Michael is often depicted on Judgment Day holding scales. Why do you ask?
Albich whispered it to me. I hoped he was trying to give me a clue. Point me to somewhere he hid something. Only, with the curfew, he couldn't have left the infirmary.
Unless... Unless? I just remembered, Albich did actually leave once. It was a few days ago and he asked me not to tell anyone.
Really? Do you know where he went?
He wanted to speak personally with the Right Reverend Father Jan.
But he's been warning us all along to stay away from him.
I thought it strange too. But that's all I know.
Even so, you've helped me. Thank you.
Alright. I didn't know any of that, so I'm happy I actually stopped and talked to him this time. I just ran right by him, not thinking of anything. I gotta fucking sneak all the way back over to his fucking... to Father Jan's place. Or Abbot Jan, whatever the... Albert Jan, whatever the hell people call him. Oh, hi. That was a really annoying time for you to show up, dude. That's all I want you to know. I love how in these games is if I can't see you, you can't see me. If I can't see his face, his eyes aren't on me. I can tell you that much. That's how everything works in life. You ever sneaking around a place, as long as you cover the person's face, they can't see you.
Bloody hell.
Okay. Perfect.
What?
Okay.
Huh? Oh, I'm so tired I can barely kick.
You weren't supposed to be here.
A little busy, guys. Sorry.
What's it gonna...
Father.
You?
Wait.
Okay, we can skip all this.
So,
There was
Zachar, the worker,
that is
and in the...
so the
We've already listened to all this.
Master Albert kept...
God.
Well, Zachariah,
that
when they were... I tried, I ran, but by...
Anzac
He actually... He wants the Ecclesiae...
from
Even I meant... Thank you.
Happy that still succeeded.
Thank you again.
You can thank.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Albert, all he could...
I'm a
Did he...
since the
And?
no, I didn't.
But there were...
Alright, now I'm allowed to walk around. Sorry, guys, for the disturbance. Okay, so now I gotta walk all the way back over there. Let's not loot their chest this time. That'd probably be smart. All I have to say. At least they don't like immediately like grab you and kick you back to the to where you're supposed to go. And they actually give you a chance to kind of get away on your own, or at least talk. If you want to talk to them, talk to them. Sometimes you can't. You know, sometimes if you've seen for too long and you don't talk to them or move, they'll obviously just come at you. But I don't know. Could be worse. Could be worse. I like how they do it in this game. Okay, that was a weird thing to run by.
I'm in no mood for nonsense. So don't mess in the back.
Okay, you're not Czech and Slavic. Where the fucking... Oh my god, I fucking passed him. Are you kidding me? I didn't know he was the one walking around. Like he set up his camp all the way over here. God darn it. Where'd he go? There he is. Stop running away from me.
Sir Ludolf.
What?
Thank you.
There's a...
Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Pick up your armor at the camp. At some point, I really want to go through this entire game again, because I really just love the game that much. But I still have some other games I want to go through again, like Final Fantasy 16 and other games that I actually really loved and haven't played yet, like a Stellar Blade or things like that, you know? Oh, this stuff here.
Aye. This could come in handy. Well, unless Zacharias has a hand cannon hidden somewhere.
No, I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. Okay. I don't know how you need to equip the padded protection at the coil slot. Well then, what the fuck does the helmet do for me? I put on a plague hood and then the helmet. No. I will keep the coat on. We'll hide the armor. I don't have a. If only they gave me something to. Yeah, I don't know. Guess I got some armor on now. Okay, so I need to figure out. There's a lot I gotta figure out actually. Something about scales. Forging documents. I might be able to go to the library and talk to the librarian about that, actually.
I'm in no mood for nonsense, so no messing about.
Okay, that was weird. I saw Servant Brother Kyle, and I'm like, what? The library is down, yeah, on this end. Alright.
Crispin, I wanted to thank you for helping me look for Bavor.
It was not only an honor, lad, but a pleasure.
And for that very reason, I must tell you one more thing. Behind those workers, the armed men who ambushed me in the graveyard, and really behind all our misfortune, was Zacharias.
By all the saints. But that... how did you find out?
The worst possible way. He poisoned Master Albic, and will let him die unless I give him Bavor's relic. That's what he was after all along.
Merciful Christ, be with us. Such treacherous villainy.
Aye. Treacherous villainy is putting it mildly. But we can still put it all right. And I won't stop until I do. That I promise you. I just wanted you to know the whole truth. Whatever happens.
I... thank you for your trust. And you have mine. Then go, quickly, and save Master Albic. I'll be with you in prayer. May Albic's life be spared, and the traitor not escape justice.
Okay, one more thing, actually.
I've got a bit of an odd question.
That doesn't surprise me. We live in strange times, brother.
Well, that's for certain. But if I wanted to make a book or a document that matched the original as closely as possible, what should I be careful about?
Why are you asking?
It's about King Sigismund. I wanted to spread knowledge. I don't want to waste your time. Lives depend on it.
I thought I could copy a few books and spread them among the people. Spreading the Lord's word as far as possible. Surely there's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Indeed there is not. You must make sure to choose matching covers and the same type of parchment. If you have the original in front of you, it shouldn't be hard to imitate the script and style.
Covers? Parchment? Where would I find such things?
That I truly don't know. Here in the library we only have very basic parchment. It depends what exactly you need. Perhaps in town, some scriptoriums might be better equipped.
Scriptoriums? Right. Thanks.
Well, I can't exactly get... I can't exactly get to town. I want to find his real medical records first. Scales! Scales! Oh my goodness! I just saw that on the map! That's where the documents have to be. What a gosh darn coinkydink. There's scales there. That must be where he hid the documents. Is it back here? Here it is.
Those are the records. Lord Almighty. Thank you.
Okay. Now we go and forge the documents. And they hand him some fakes.
Careful!
Apparently gotta be downstairs for this. Oh, that's right. They have a little scriptorium of themselves in the basement. It's back here. Hell yeah, thank you, fellas.
Maybe I should read the real records first.
Yeah, that'd probably help. Maybe if I could figure out how to not be an idiot, we'd be much faster at this. Calcium Pro Amico Bonafide. Yeah. The cause of your health problems are diseases of the head and stomach, which you have brought upon yourself as you damaged them in your youth during tournaments. Frequent washing and curling of your hair, as well as unrestrained enjoyment of carnal pleasures, a disorderly life, and heavy drinking. In cold and damp weather, you lie in a poorly heated room, put fragrant things in the fireplace, such as resin, juniper berries, and incense. But above all, fits of anger have a strong effect on the body. Anger itself causes gout and headaches, as Aristotle says. Anger is a rush of blood to the heart, which is why it leads to and causes paralysis, that is, gout. Therefore, guard yourself against anger, because angry outbursts prevent the soul from seeing the truth. And beware, because anger itself can drive a man insane, and because you suffer from paralysis of the mind, restrain yourself all the more with the help of other things. Remember, plenty of salt and pepper, little drink, wine, and a healthy diet and food and drink are good for you. And indulge in physical pleasures only sparingly, and only once you are well rested. Regarding the last problem, I am sorry, sir, that I must be the bearer of unflattering news. In my medical opinion, after many examinations, I must conclude you will not have children of your own seed. Everything in excess turns to vice. Know that worries cause graying and premature decline of one's strength.
No wonder Albic guarded them so closely. There's a lot here that could be used against the king.
But I, Albic, do not know where good cheer and comfort can be found in these times. That is all for now. Albicus. Huh.
So, how to go about it? These records should definitely resemble the original as closely as possible, so they look right at first glance. How would such a document begin, I wonder? In the records I've read, Albic didn't address the king directly and kept things factual.
Without addressing.
There's no greeting. Albic just goes straight into advising the king.
Okay.
Well, what next? I suppose I should get straight to what's troubling the king. But what might that be? The records mention headaches and stomach pain.
Baldness, cough, headache, and stomach pain. Something is known about the king. Something is known about the king's health.
I heard the king's got a cough. What would Albic have prescribed for that?
Nettles, rest.
Fresh nettles on the chest. Burns like the devil, but it drives out a cough better than spirits.
I failed. Well, fuck no, because that's not what we want. If that's gonna fail, I don't want to write that down.
The records. Lord Almighty. Thank you.
Oh, good lord. I had to,
I'm sorry.
I don't know why it tells me, oh, nettles. I'm so confused, dude. Alright, I'll just fucking... I'm not trying to whistle for my damn horse.
Goodness. So, these records... In the record... There's no... Well, I suppose the record... I heard... The most
Rest.
important thing...
Oh, didn't mean to skip that. My bad. let's just do rest. That's a success, so we should be fine with that. We don't want to obviously...
That's about halfway. What next? Sigismund is surely wondering why King Wenceslas has no heirs. And Albich knows that King Wenceslas is infertile.
He has an illegitimate child. Barren woman. I won't mention that. Infertility. Can we say barren woman? As an illegitimate child. Maybe I shouldn't mention that.
Then alright, he's simply not fated to father a child with his wife. It happens.
I guess we could write that down. I don't know how well that's going to look, but...
Right. That's sorted. And how to end it? Maybe some general recommendation?
Drink plenty of wine, rest, healthy lifestyle, no recommendation, more physical activity, more poised life, something in Latin. Healthy
Don't lose
lifestyle.
your temper, and plenty of salt and pepper.
I mean, that should be fine to put in there. Hey, Thor. Dog has come to join me. Hello, buddy. What are you up to, pal, huh? What are you up to? Always good to see you, little dog. Alright, that'll have to do. Writing your own version of the medical records.
Well, hopefully that'll do.
Alright, we faked the medical records. Now we can go meet Wenceslas, or Zacharias, not Wenceslas. Wenceslas is still in prison. Where am I going? There. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Don't you dare cause any trouble.
I'm not going to. Hello, Thor. How you doing, buddy? Okay, what am I... Where am I going? Over here. Wait for Zacharias. Alright, here we go. Hello, Thor. What are you doing, pal? Just him, or is it a bunch of people? It's just him. Oh, there is a lot more people. Of course there is. Why would there not be? I ain't afraid of these bums. I can take them all on.
Do you have it? It's good to see you keep your word.
I hope you'll do the same.
did the right thing. It'd be a shame to let someone like Albec die so... disgracefully. But first things first. Do you have the relic?
I do. Here it is.
Christ. Truly. Dear God. It's unbelievable. Sigismund, he... Yes, but... Also... Hand me the records.
Give the forge records.
There. Let's hope they're worth the hellish torment you've got coming.
That fed. But this... This... Albec wrote this? Did you tamper with those records? Tear out pages? Add anything?
Just the records a bit. You'd spot that straight away.
Why would I? You'd have seen through it straight away. Anyway, I, who not long ago couldn't even write, forged the Master's records. Well enough to fool a learned man like you.
Then Albec must have done something to them. That'd be just like him. Bloody hell. But... in that case, he mustn't die before I can speak with him.
Get up!
Men, hold them back!
Stop this madness! This is the house of God!
Go after him, Henry. Take a deal with that. Alright, let's do this, Henry. Let's go, fella. Why is it so quiet? Why is it just 1v1 here? Wasn't there like 3 guys? Fuck, somebody else. Okay, no, it's those guys.
He's done for.
Way to go, fellas. Oh, Zacharias escaped. Oh yeah, this is where he fled.
Door's open. This way. Damn. Locked. But where am I supposed to find the key now? Oh, damn it. Where now?
Did he really go and hide back here? Who's here? Oh, who the fuck are you? This is a terrible fighting spot, dude.
I'll kill you, you cunt! Oh, you son of a bitch! I'll kill you, you cunt!
Come fight in here. It's a little more spacious in here.
Too slow!
Why are you getting so close?
What the? Show what you're made of!
Why are you so close to me, dude? Like, back off! How are you not dead? Will you back off of me, man? There we go. Hey, where did he go from here? He must have went down then.
I've been waiting for you. Oh! Ah, shit, what the?
You suck. Should really stop attacking the same way every time. There you go. Way to switch her up a little bit.
I'm wounded.
Come on. God, this guy doesn't.
Kurva, I'm wounded.
That you are. So will you just die already? There we go. Jeez, man, you're taking a lot of hits. This guy really fucking doesn't want to die. Fuck, dude, he's a real strong motherfucker. Oh, you really don't want to make this today your last day, huh? Dude, you were so close to being dead. Holy shit.
Give up!
He does know he's never gonna beat me in a fight, right?
It's over.
If it wasn't for you, none of this would have happened.
But what?
But we can still fix this. We can still help everyone.
I don't believe a word you say. Give me that antidote and surrender.
And then what? You take the only thing you need, and then you kill me, like you did Dinesh. Or you arrest me, and you hand me over to Sigismund. You know very well what you'll do to me.
This has to stop. Enough people have died already. Now give me that antidote.
I can't. I can't disappoint Sigismund again. I'd rather take my chances with you.
Oh, I don't think that's a smart idea, but I'll let you have it. Because now I gotta kill you. Oh fuck, sorry, I was looking at that. What exactly am I doing to him? Because it certainly isn't fucking stabbing him. He's got a lot of health, apparently. This is a very, where's all the... We should have got some sort of music going or something. I also would like a torch up. It'd be easier to see. No, okay, I can't put up a torch. What? I just hit him. How is he able to hit again? How is he hitting multiple times? Jesus Christ! The fuck was that shit? I can never hit somebody multiple times like that without them blocking. That guy's trying to help me, but he can't go through the door. It's not letting him. Hey, you got through the door. Good job, fella. I don't think you're supposed to be allowed to help in this fight, so I don't think it's going to allow you to do that. What is this? What is happening here? What? Why did this other motherfucker just start to come attacking me? Was that one of the guards? What the fuck? What do you mean hand fight? Yeah. Can you fucking do something? What the fuck, dude? No way he's even competing with Henry right now. There's a random motherfucker just starts and comes hitting me. Yeah, what the fuck am I supposed to do about that? That's fucking crazy, dude. If only I could have a helmet on, but apparently you need fucking protection on your head to put on a helmet. So it's like, hey, fuck you. You're not gonna be able to put on the helmet that we give you, because that makes any sense. Dude, why is he able to just immediately attack? His health doesn't go down at all. He's doing the same attack over and over again. Cause that makes any sense when I press the goddamn button for it to work! Come on, dude! How is he able to attack right away?! What the fuck?! This guy should not have the more skill than fucking a guy who's been traveling across the goddamn country to kill everyone in his fucking way! Cause that makes any fucking sense! He has no health gone. Nothing I do fucking lowers his health. Because the sword fucking sucks. It didn't give me an actual good sword to work with. Don't know why I couldn't get my shit back, because that makes any sense whatsoever. Good lord. Dude, nothing... This barely even costs his health. It's like nothing I'm doing does anything to his health. Is the sword this bad? And I'm bleeding, so I'm slowly dying. There's nothing I can do about that. I can hardly see now. That's awesome. Dude, I'm not doing anything to him. Sam Porter Bridges is an awesome name. I'm just want you to know that. Oh my god, dude. Can I, like, get a different weapon? 'Cause the weapon I have sucks. Or must... It's also breaking, so that's also a big fucking problem. I dealt with this exact problem with the one fucking guy at the Sigismund camp. You think they would have gave me like a decent weapon to fight with? I mean, I guess they technically do with the body of a... Because this is that Bevos sword. Oh shit! I keep looking at my fucking screen. No, nobody come and bother this damn fight. Why is that a thing that's actively happening? No wonder this guy disappoints Sigismund. Probably spends more time fighting than he does actually trying to heal people. What the fuck is this? Okay. Stop! Stop being so close to me! I'm doing nothing to him, dude. Absolutely nothing. Is he wearing a lot of heavy-ass armor underneath all that clothing? Dude, what the fuck? Slowly but surely we take his health down, I guess. I don't know what else to do at this point. This is so anticlimactic with no fucking, like, music or anything. And this is just the only thing that's happening currently. This is sounds of swords clinging. Kinda. Come on, attack. Smacking an unprotected head, but, you know, fuck me, I guess. Just comes over here full swing. On swing. Oh yeah. Alright, there we go. I'm apparently wanted by the guards now. If you take a look at the top left of my fucking radar, if that makes any sense. I'm fighting for you guys. The fuck does that mean? God lord. Battle cry. Scare him. I like when he attacks like that, because that's when I'm doing my damage, is right there. Fuck. Got his dumb ass. There we go. We're winning. Oh, let's go. Fucking A. Motherfucker.
Zacharias.
It's that first part that really pissed me off, and another guard just came in and started fighting me. Like, what the fuck?
Don't you think?
Why? Why all this?
I had no choice.
Oh, hey, the score's 10-3 now. Holy fuck.
Fail him again.
I'll say the Bears and Eagles now. I put that on.
What's Sigismund got to do with it?
I couldn't help him. And he doesn't forgive failure. Not in himself. And even less so in others.
Why did you want Wenceslas's records?
Why did you want Wenceslas's records from me?
I wanted to know how Albic treats Wenceslas. And Sigismund would certainly appreciate it if I told him all the secrets of Wenceslas's health. Maybe then he'd give me another chance.
What was it you couldn't help Sigismund with?
That's between me, His Majesty, and soon, God.
Are you loyal to him? To the grave?
So you mean to stay loyal to Sigismund? All the way to the
It's hard to
grave?
hear in this fucking rain and thunder.
As the king demands.
Then at least tell me. Does Sigismund deserve it?
No, it doesn't. Like most rulers, really. So, if you really want to know, I couldn't help him. With an heir.
Sigismund is infertile.
Their whole line is cursed with it. That never occurred to you. Wenceslas has no heirs either. Well, at least no legitimate ones.
So those records of Wenceslas. You hoped Albic had found a cure?
Or at least proof that Wenceslas can't produce an heir. That would make Sigismund rightful successor.
Why did you want the relic? What would Sigismund even do with it?
Sigismund. He's unable to father an heir. I tried to treat it somehow, but it was all in vain. And his patience was wearing thin. So I turned to God, with God's help. Perhaps Sigismund would finally succeed. And I'd win back his trust.
Want the antidote for Albic?
Give me the antidote.
Don't worry. Soon, you'll be able to take it yourself.
You still want to tell me something?
If there's anything else you want to say, now's the time.
I'd like to, but I can't. It hurts. I can't speak anymore.
I got some painkiller brew. Here you go.
Here. This'll ease the pain.
Thank you.
So what was it you wanted to tell me?
I didn't want any of this to happen.
You've already said that.
I mean all of it. Even before the Sigismund, I was so happy when he made me his court physician. I was so grateful to Albic. But then, when he found out I knew about poisons, at first it was just once. But then he kept asking for more, and then he didn't ask. He ordered. I didn't want... I didn't want to be a wicked man.
Why are you telling me this?
So you'll live better than I did. So you'll always think carefully about who you serve.
Now all that awaits you is God's judgment, Zacharias.
I'm afraid.
As you should be.
Will you pray for me? Please.
I got you.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Deliverance.
Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. Amen.
Albic does it again. Actually, I know I'm interrupting everything. I want to save a full video so I get a thumbnail out of this.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Yeah, but speak with the Albot, the Abbot, and speak with Albec. I'm trying to say Abbot and Albec at the same time.
Henry, everyone standing here is here thanks to you.
Oh, your words please me. But you're wrong. I may have helped heal them, but I wouldn't even be here myself without you. I can't imagine how it all would have turned out if not for you and your courage.
It's my task, after all.
I was glad to help.
I owe you my life, and I'll never forget it. I only regret that we couldn't save Zacharias. How could I have been so foolish?
He's your friend.
Well, he was your friend, after all. You couldn't have known what he'd become. Or what he'd be capable of. Did you really know him as well as you thought?
Did I know him well? Do you know how Zacharias even got his position at court? It was I who recommended him to Sigismund to be appointed his personal physician. I handed Zacharias straight into the usurper's clutches. The venomous vipers writhing at the feet of the self-proclaimed king surely influenced him.
You should have expected it from one of Sigismund's men. Zacharias bears full blame. Don't blame yourself.
You mustn't blame yourself. Zacharias deserved his fate, and never made any effort to atone for what he'd done.
Time will tell. Right now, I don't even know what to think.
What will you now?
What will you do now? Return to Kuttenberg?
Yes, just as soon as I get that letter of recommendation from Father Jan to Sigismund, so I can visit King Wenceslas.
I think he owes you that, after everything you've done for the monastery. You risked your own neck.
Unwillingly. But it still makes a strong argument in my favor.
Sigismund is holding Wenceslas in Vienna. Will you head straight there, then?
I'll wait for the first suitable opportunity. Gather everything I need, and then set out. And what about you, Henry? What's next for you?
I've already done what was most important here. And where the road takes me next?
UPS at the door.
God knows.
Sorry, I'll grab the package in a second.
My lord is actually getting married soon. So, I should probably be there. I'll go and speak with the others.
I won't keep you. Perhaps we'll meet again someday.
It was an honor to meet you, Master. Take care.
Likewise, Henry. God be with you.
I'm apparently not in. I'm not in good relations here anymore. Apparently.
Herzlich willkommen. Mein Herr, what do you need?
Sir, can you spare a moment?
Yes? If it's nothing that would disturb the delicate peace here.
I just wanted to ask, what brings you here? Into a situation like this?
My journey to Bohemia originally had a different goal. The Order has interests all throughout Europe, and the Kingdom of Bohemia is no exception. We are seeking support. Capable men and supplies for our eastern border, where tensions with Poland and Lithuania continue unabated. I had plans to deal with certain nobles as well as Sigismund himself. But this situation is an unfortunate complication. Instead of diplomatic negotiations and recruitment, I now oversee order here, so that we can support the abbot and prevent the infection from spreading. Duty is duty, whatever form it may take. The monks seek order and discipline in their faith and work. We seek order and discipline in defending our faith and our lands.
What does the order do?
What does your order do?
Our order, the Brothers of the German House of St. Mary in Jerusalem, founded directly in the Holy Land, stands as a bulwark against paganism. We spread the Christian faith among nations that have not yet been baptized. And we administer the lands that we have conquered with God's help from the pagan Prussians and in the Baltic region. From our stronghold in Marienburg, we spread the Christian faith, build castles, towns, and monasteries, and bring settlers from Germany to populate these lands.
What is the history of the order?
What is the history of your order?
The order was founded in the Holy Land more than 3 centuries ago as a hospitaller brotherhood for German pilgrims during the siege of Acre. Pope Celestine III confirmed us at the time, and thanks to the Golden Bull of Rimini from Emperor Frederick II, we gained the right to conquer the Prussians' lands and hold them in fee forever. That was the beginning of our mission, to bring faith in God to the Baltic region and defend the borders of Christianity. And there we built a state stretching from Prussia to Livonia, with God's grace, but also with papal bulls and imperial privileges. But our role was not only military. We founded cities, settled wastelands, and spread order through monasteries. And to this day, we remain guardians of this tradition.
Can I join you?
You mentioned you're in need of capable men. Does that mean I could join you if I wanted?
Ha ha! It's not that simple. To join the Order, you must fulfill 2 requirements. First of all, you must be from Germany. Or at least, speak German. Can you?
Well, not really.
I understand. And second of all, to join a German Order of Knights, what do you think the second requirement might be?
I have to be a knight?
That is right. But even if you are not either of those things, you can still join us as a half-brother. Halbbrüder. They are not subject to such strict rules of poverty, cleanliness, or obedience as we are. And they do not have as many privileges.
Where do you get your money?
Where does the Order get its money?
Our wealth comes from gifts, especially from generous nobles and rulers who give us land and property for the eternal glory of God. We manage vast estates, from which we obtain grain and taxes from our subjects. Military campaigns bring us new territories and further resources to advance our cause, whether through trade, farming, or serving those in need. Everything serves to strengthen our order and defend our faith.
I'll pray for you, sir.
May your prayers protect those who defend the bastion of
I'm not gonna give him money.
Christianity on the front lines.
Right now, anyway. Situation in Poland.
What's going on in Poland?
Tensions are rising. The Poles and Lithuanians are beginning to unite under the rule of the Jagiellonian dynasty, which is a threat to our position. Although the Lithuanian Grand Duke Vytautas formally accepted baptism, his alliance with Poland threatens Samogitia, which belongs to us. Sigismund promises us support, but his position is weak. That is why we are preparing reinforcements at the borders. However, if diplomatic negotiations fail, we will have to defend our lands with the sword, with God's help.
Another name.
Your
Ludolf.
name, sir, Ludolf. It isn't very common, but I think I've heard it before.
Perhaps you have heard of Saint Ludolf. Yes, it is rather by chance that I, his namesake, am now here among the Cistercians. He vehemently defended the church's rightful properties against the Duke of Saxony, who tortured him to death for it. Our order is now in a somewhat similar situation,
I don't know why I'm
where we
listening to this
must
now,
defend
honestly.
our rightful
We could have asked him a
property
long time
against
ago.
many usurpers. I therefore often pray to my namesake and ask him for help in our affairs.
How does your order work?
We are divided into knights born into noble families, priests for spiritual administration, and servant brothers for ensuring the smooth running of the entire order. At the head stands the Grand Master, elected by the chapter. Under him, the provincial master for Prussia and Livonia. Each province has its own governor, each castle its commander. Our order is based on obedience, poverty, and purity, but ambition is also important. Our strongholds, such as Marienburg, are hubs of power and trade. The military structure is strict. From foot soldiers to heavy cavalry, everyone is subordinate to a single commander. But we are not just warriors, but custodians as well. Our laws apply to everyone, from farmer to bishop.
I suppose you're getting ready to leave us?
Ah.
Yes. It's time I returned.
I'm sorry to hear that. You and Albeck helped us so much. God knows how many brothers would no longer be with us were it not for Albeck's treatment. That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't found the antidote for him. Albeck owes you his life, Henry.
Can I come back here someday?
Will I be allowed to visit the monastery again someday?
Of course. You'll always be welcome here.
What will become of the monastery now? The sickness has passed, but still...
Still, we'll feel its consequences for a long time to come. Once the people hear of it, pilgrims will avoid the monastery for a time. We were struggling already. Without their offerings, we'll have to cut back.
Could have turned out worse.
Still, it could have turned out far worse. The death toll could have been far higher.
I didn't mean to sound ungrateful, Henry. I just don't want to delude myself. We've got a lot of renunciation ahead, and even more work.
Suppose I'll be going now.
Hopefully, we'll meet again soon.
Huh. Return to the monastery. After completing all DLC quests, you can return to the monastery. The guard at the gate will let you back in from outside, therefore you do not need to worry about missing anything by leaving the monastery. Okay, well, I don't think I have anything else left to do. I visited this entire place. I don't really know anything else I could actually do. That looks like that's going to be it, and that's going to look like that's going to be it for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as an entirety. We have no more DLCs that are coming out after this, as far as I'm concerned. So this one was fun. I think this one had a whole lot more fun story, a whole lot more interesting things. I was a lot more engaged in this one than I was in the first two. I really liked both of them. I think they all had their ups and downs, personally. Listen, not having my weapon in the final fight there, that really fucking sucked. I had a broken sword that I took out of a freaking grave that I couldn't even sharpen or repair, and it did nothing to him. I don't know why, when I went and talked to them, why I couldn't get, like, my armor, my personal armor and shit back. That's what I don't understand. But I don't know. It was a good DLC. I enjoyed it. I'm wanted here. I don't know what that's gonna have in store for me, but I don't know why I'm wanted. I don't know what I did. I was fighting what's his name.
You better watch out for me. Got it?
I guess no one has a problem with me now. I don't really know what the problem is. But I think this was my favorite one out of all of them in terms of story. There was a couple of problems I ran into, but it really isn't that big of a deal. Not really knowing kind of where to go, the direction I was supposed to go in a way. I don't know. Quiet as a church mouse. The knights never had to escort you to the infirmary. Fresh air. You finished DLC 3. Well, they could have had to escort me to the thing because I didn't have a weapon and I died once earlier this episode, but we won't talk about that. No, this was a fun DLC in terms of story. If I had to rank them, I might just go like that: first DLC, second DLC, third DLC. You know, or sorry, I meant it the other way around. Like, first DLC is third, second DLC was second, and third DLC was first. If I had to go that way. In terms of story, I think this was the best DLC. The one with Vojta was cool, had good story, not a whole lot of actual fighting or anything like that. There was a little bit. There wasn't really much fighting in any of these, to be honest with you, but I don't know. Now I can return here whenever. I'm really happy that they added a new kind of area to the map. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. You can see the entire Settlers Monastery. Well, you could have always seen that, but what is that? Hidden ladder. I wonder where that brings me. I might actually start exploring around some of these areas and seeing if I can, like, find some of these. Catwoman? Like, what am I gonna do? There's some Batman, Easter eggs here. You have to keep your current equipment, put on an outfit you were wearing before. Return, please. I want my other outfit back. Yeah, there we go. Jesus, I have a whole lot of extra crap. There are some codexes that are brand new here. I actually have almost all the records. I'd like to find the rest of them myself, but I'll have to, as I said, do that myself. But we'll read any new one. But this is basically the end of the stream, so if you don't want to sit here and listen to this, it's fine. Relics. Relics are material remains of the lives of saints, blessed persons, or Christ himself. They were attributed with protective and even miraculous powers and were therefore objects of deep reverence. They were often placed in richly decorated boxes, reliquaries, or even in entire altars. This served both to protect them and to make them accessible for display, as places where relics were kept were often the destination of pilgrimages. Relics are primarily skeletal or other bodily remains and secondary objects significantly associated with the work of life or a saint because they were highly valued. There was also a criticized practice of fraud in the sale of fake relics. During the Reformation, opposition to the veneration of relics arose, and Protestant churches do not practice their veneration. Outside the Catholic and Orthodox churches, cults of relics are also present in other world religions. Whatever. I was gonna say, I just looked over at the game and I see Richard Sherman holding up a Harry Potter record. The Decameron. The Decameron is a collection of 100 novels written by Italian Renaissance writer Giovanni Boccaccio between 1348 and 1353. The individual stories are written in the form of narratives by 10 people, 3 men and 7 women, who fled Florence to the countryside to escape the plague and passed the time by telling stories for 10 days. The individual stories are often humorous, satirical, or romantic to the point of being erotic. The work is critical of medieval asceticism and mocks the church. It places greater emphasis on the individual. Despite its popularity, the book was later banned by the church for its anti-church stance and was one of the first books to be included in the Index Librorum Prohibitorium, a list of banned literature. In some cases, it was burned alongside with other books. It is one of the most important works of the Italian Renaissance, which influenced and inspired a number of other authors, including Geoffrey Chaucer and his book with the Canterbury Tales. The Order of Cistercians. The Cistercian order was founded in 1098 by Saint Robert of Molesme. Robert was originally a member and even abbot of the Benedictine order, but due to dissatisfaction with conditions in the order, he left with 21 other monks, and together they founded a new monastery called Citeaux in an abandoned valley in a place called Cistercium. In the new monastery, the monks wanted to return to a more ascetic life according to Saint Benedict's motto, Ore et labora, pray and work, which the Benedictines had gradually abandoned. In 1100, Robert had returned to the monastery in Molsum, I don't know if I'm messing that up, Alberich, one of the first monks who accompanied Robert, became the new abbot. During his tenure, the monks from the monastery became independent and adopted a name derived from the place where the monastery was founded, the Cistercians. I'm assuming I'm saying that right. I highly doubt I am. Abbot Alberich wrote the rules of the order. The order was not allowed to accept church fees. In addition to the lay brothers, the monks themselves also had to work. A new black and white habit was also introduced. The third abbot, Stephen Harding of England, also contributed to the establishment of the order. Cistercian monasteries were often founded in remote areas so that monks would not come into contact with other people. At the same time, there were uncultivated land around the new monasteries, which the monks themselves gradually cultivated. In this way, they colonized the previously uninhabited areas of Western and Central Europe. Cistercian monasteries quickly grew rich thanks to numerous donations from the nobility and lay people. As a result, the Cistercians began to stray from their original ideals of poverty and simplicity. In the 14th century, their influence declined as orders took over. I don't know. I fuck up a lot of these words. Characters. Isn't there... Yeah. Czech physician, lawyer... We probably have already read this before, but I'm going to read it again since he had a lot to do with this episode. Czech physician, lawyer, provost of Vršhrad, and Archbishop of Prague. From 1399, he was the personal physician of Wenceslaus IV. By 1411, he was teaching medicine at the medical faculty of Charles University in Prague, where he dramatically raised the professional level and prestige of the entire faculty. Medicine was not yet recognized as one of the arts. After the death of Wenceslaus IV, he became the personal physician of his brother Sigismund of Luxembourg, who elevated him to the nobility for his services. During the Hussite Wars, Albuck had to abandon all the properties and flee to the country. From his extensive literary legacy, the most significant works are Compendium Medicinae, Medical Compendium, and Regimen Rules for the Preservation of Health, intended for the general public. Okay, let's see if there are anything else new that we haven't read about yet. Lay brothers. Lay brothers, sometimes referred to as bearded brothers, or monks who had not yet begun their notifitate. Their life in the monastery was not governed by such strict rules as those of regular monks. For example, they were allowed not to shave and attend services only once a day. They spent the rest of their time doing manual labor and maintaining the monastery's farm. Lay brothers were often illiterate, and their physical strength and dexterity were valued more than traditional education. In Cistercian monasteries, their lives were governed by the, whatever that says, written at the beginning of the 12th century. Pilgrimages to Jerusalem. In the Middle Ages, pilgrimages were journeys with a spiritual purpose, associated with the inner transformation and the often forgiveness of sins. Pilgrimages were undertaken by individuals and groups on foot or on horseback. A special type of pilgrimage was the Crusade to Jerusalem, a place associated with the foundation of Christian faith and culture. Participants in the Crusades received fame and recognition, and the Pope himself could grant them indulgences for participating in the campaigns or making the pilgrimage participants in the campaigns to Jerusalem. Often brought treasures and precious relics back to their homeland, such as bones from the remains of saints, splinters from Christ's cross, or thorns from his crown. Though their authenticity was often disputed, these objects had considerable spiritual value, and their presence in a church or monastery attracted the attention of pilgrims and donors. The Plague. Plagues in the Middle Ages were one of the greatest threats to European civilization. The most famous and destructive of these was the Black Death in 1347 to 1352, caused by the bacterium Yersinia pestis. It reached Europe from Asia via trade routes, first arriving by ship at Mediterranean ports, from where it spread rapidly inland. It was transmitted mainly by fleas from rats, but also through the air, which explains its extraordinary contagiousness. According to contemporary chronicles, 30 to 50% of Europe's population died within a few years. The consequences were far-reaching. A sharp decline in the labor force led to wage increases and a weakening of feudal structures. The epidemic also provoked religious reactions, from penitential processions to the persecution of minorities, especially Jews, who were accused of poisoning wells. The plague then returned to Europe in waves until the 17th century. For example, in Prague in 1680, these repeated crises led to the development of the first quarantine measures, the establishment of hospitals, and more systematic hygiene, which can be understood as the foundations of modern public health. The Teutonic Order. A knightly order originating in the Holy Land during the Crusades. Its full name is the Order of the Brothers of the German House of the Virgin Mary in Jerusalem. Originally a hospitaller brotherhood, it gradually transformed into a military knightly order, bringing together German-speaking knights. With the decline of the Crusader states, the order first moved to Venice and then to Transylvania in the region known as Burzenland. Later, the conflicts with the Hungarian king to the Baltic region, here as part of Christianization, it fought against the pagan Prussians and gradually gained territory in which it established a rich, well-organized, and powerful knightly state. The order established castles as the pillars of its power, the largest of which was Marienburg, as well as towns that became important economic centers. The order has possession and influence even outside its own state, especially in the Holy Roman Empire. The knightly state reached its greatest fame and power around the middle of the 14th century, but it had to face pressure from the Polish kingdom and also from the Lithuanians, who had converted to Christianity. The order's power was finally broken in 1410 in the Great Battle of Grunwald. Subsequently, the order gradually lost its eastern territories and focused more on the Holy Roman Empire and the Habsburg dynasty. Crafts. Don't really know how much more there could be for us to read besides what we had. Events, locations. Yeah, I think we already had all the 35 locations. Alright, well, there you have it. That was the stream. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you for watching after, if you did. Black Ops 7 is next. First video will be uploaded tomorrow, and then we'll get 2 more videos out, as that'll probably be the end of it after that. Other than that, this has been fun, and I'll see you guys on Black Ops 7.